What up, everybody? Well, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and address the cross-eyed lizard, which, I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, he made a stream. Of course, my name got brought up, and I'm like, what the hell have I even said or done towards him here recently? That's right, absolutely nothing. It's quite hilarious how he wants to get mad every time somebody brings him up in somebody's stream or whatever, right? Going back how, I ain't said nothing or blah, blah, blah. Like, well, why don't you practice what you preach? You don't want people mentioning you when you're not saying nothing, but yet you're doing the same damn thing. Mentioning people when they're not saying nothing. So make it make sense, hypocrite. Like for real. And speaking of your own hypocrisy, you sat there in your stream admitting that you paid money to go watch that Avatar movie, which I'll be honest, Avatar shit. I'm just gonna keep it real. Um, but here's the thing: you sit there and say, "Oh, movies are it's entertainment, and entertainment is satanic and everything." Yet you're paying money to go see that entertainment. So again, you are nothing but a hypocrite. You are not really about all this stuff you claim you're about. Let's just keep it real on that. No, you partake in everything that you claim is evil. Oh, video games are evil, yet your favorite video game is Mortal Kombat. One of the most demonic and evil video games there is. Like, let's just keep it real on that. So, yeah. Heck, I remember when you was part of our group chat, you was constantly sharing posts and stuff that had to do with Mortal Kombat and everything. Again, you're nothing but a hypocrite, and you're not a real Israelite, clearly. You're a fake one. And now you want to defend Daniel, who has been confirmed to support and love Lolicon, which is pretty much nothing but anime pedophilia material. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is when it's all said and done. It's basically child porn. Animated child porn, but still. Nonetheless, though, at the end of the day, yeah, you're supporting that. And you can't sit there and say, well, he said he don't support that. Bullshit! A person can't even make one video critiquing Lolicon without him losing his shit over it. If he didn't support Lolicon, he wouldn't give two shits if somebody didn't support Lolicon. Like, for real. So, yeah, hell, his whole reasoning of wanting to start shit with me is because I made a video going on about Lolicon being sick and everything. So, yeah. So don't give me that shit that he don't support Lolicon. I know better, dude. Anyone with a single working brain cell knows better. Oh, that's right. You don't have any working brain cells. So that's why you think that he. So that's why you just take his word for it, even though there's been countless proof that basically says that he's full of shit when he says he don't support Lolicon. So, yeah. So I'm saying you say you about the truth and everything, yet when you're slapped in the face with the proof and everything, you still, want to sit there and say, oh, it's that people are lying and making shit up and everything. So yeah. It's funny, though, how pissed off you are over a meme, over you kissing Eric. Which, that's another thing. You want to sit there and get on the people for the things they do, saying that they're going to hell and everything else. Yet you have no problem with Eric, who's obsessed with porn. Yeah, porn's a sin. My goodness, one of the deadly sins is lust. And what do you think porn is? That's just lust. So, yeah, again, you're full of shit. Everything you claim to stand for, you're not really about. And you claim you're on vacation or on break or whatever. Oh, that you're not going to be on YouTube very often. Dude, you're making like 2 streams today. You made a 2-hour one already, and then you plan on making probably another 2 or 3-hour one later on. So, yeah, you ain't got this life you claim to have. Like, for real. And also, you want to call people bums, yet I hear that you have to have your mom pay one of your bills. I pay all my bills. I don't have to have anybody pay bills for me. And yes, I even used to live on my own, and even then I was, paying all my bills. And truth be told, I still technically live on my own. Oh, yeah, because, oh, well, your mom lives with you and blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. The house is going into my name when it's all said and done. So technically the house is mine. So, yeah, I can afford to live on my own. They can't. So that's why I have to have my mom live with me, because she can't afford to live on her own. I'm helping her out, not the other way around. So, yeah. Meanwhile, there, Arthur, you have to have your mom pay one of your bills. And knowing you, I'm sure it's probably the most expensive one being your rent. So, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you don't have to pay much on water or laundry because, you clearly never do laundry since you're always wearing the same oversized shirt. I mean, a shirt that's so big on you, it looks like a dress. Like, get some clothes that fit properly, dumbass. Like straight up. Oh, well, you'd be able to afford to do that, though, if you quit sending your crack whore of a girlfriend money all the time. So, yeah, like some kind of simp. So, yeah. Yeah, I went there. I know you don't like that. I don't give a shit. Like, for real. Yeah, I'm using your whole logic, like, oh, I went there. Yeah, I went there. So, yeah. The point blank period, dude, you run your mouth just as much about anybody as anyone else does. So get the fuck out of here with that victim card playing mentality that you always want to do, dude. Like, straight up. And it's funny, you couldn't even get certain people to join your stream. It's like, because I'm sure deep down, they may not say it to your face or anything, but I'm sure they're thinking to themselves that, yeah, you're full of shit, and they're starting to see it too. So, yeah, which wouldn't surprise me one bit. Like, for real, the whole time we were trying to be your friends, I was sitting there thinking, like, man, you're so full of shit on some of the things you say and everything. Like, yeah, I mean, I was even thinking it then, but I was being nice and didn't say nothing. But it's like, well, I don't have to be nice now, so, yeah. But yeah, you're full of shit, dude. You always have been, always will be, so, yeah.